Hey guys, it's Jonathan from Bullet Motorsports. I've been working in the shop all day, hence the sweat. But I want to talk about our 1965 Chevrolet Malibu. This is a full Pro Touring machine. It has a two-tone paint job, which is extremely nice. I'm going to rate the paint a 7.5 out of 10. It shows really well, but they did use filler in some spots in the quarter area, and that's the only reason for my lower rating. If it did not have that, I'd say it was an 8.5 out of 10. I'm going to start off with the front fascia of this vehicle. Everything has been re-chromed and has been replaced. So we're talking about a full frame off restored car with a powder coated frame, which you'll see later on after our test drive. When I open up this hood, look at how the paint flows from the exterior to the interior of the engine bay. You've got yourself a 283 with a fast fuel injection setup, so it'll start up every single time. It's got a vintage air system, which we've charged up and made sure it's working properly. You've got power steering and power brakes. You've got four-wheel disc brakes on all four corners. I mean, you can eat off of the engine bay. Basically, the whole car was put together properly. So if you're looking for something you could jump in and go to a cruise night in, here it is. As you can see, the paint shows extremely well. I'm gonna follow this body line to this end of the car, and then we'll go to the other side. So the front quarter looks great. Our front fender looks great. You got yourself a set of rally wheels that have been painted gloss black with those chrome centers, and I think it looks unbelievable. You can see the disc brakes poking through those holes. All your body lines look great. Brand new chrome throughout, brand new glass throughout. As I open up the door, take a look at how nice that interior is. So they've redone the dash. They put a vintage radio in there, so it looks like it's the old school one, but it has a digital screen, fits in the same holes. You've got brand new carpet, brand new door panels, all new chrome. All your windows operate as they should. And it's all new. Well, this one is, these are original, but all the other glass is new. Take a look at the steering wheel. It matches the theme of this vehicle. I'm gonna pull this seat back so you can look at the rear. Look how nice it is. Everything flows through. See those rear seats? So you can get your kids back there if you wanted to. All right, the rear quarter. The paint flows through. So they painted it and it goes through the inner fenders, through the inside of the door jamb, and throughout. They didn't just paint the exterior. Rear quarters look good. There's some filler here, but overall, magnet actually sticks on it, but I'm just pointing that out. Everything looks great, all new emblems. Your trunk, take a look at the chrome while I get the keys so I can open that up. Trunk's pretty plain. It's ready for whatever you'd like to put in there if you wanted to do a trunk mat. It's been splattered in the rear. All of your metal looks great. So when you look at all these panels, it looks really good. The same here, and the trunk, same as the hood, nice and glossy. All new gaskets. Just an unbelievable car. Let's go to the passenger side. So passenger rear quarter looks great. You got a wider tire in the rear, so it hooks. It has posi traction as well. When I'm talking about the quarter, you can see that they did there's some filler here, but once again, extremely nice. Open up this side so you can see the interior. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and start it while I leave this door open. All right, let's fire this thing up. Starts up every time because it's fuel injected, so it's got an EFI setup. What's pretty cool is you've got this screen here. You don't need to keep it plugged in. You can put this in your glove box and curl up the wires. I just like to be able to see, if you go to your display setup, you can actually go to a dashboard and you can see everything that's going on with that motor, from your RPMs, your coolant temperature, your air-fuel ratio. It's just so neat, and then it also will data log if you want to get it tuned. Just a cool piece to have on. Let's go ahead and go for a ride, and we'll test it out. When I say 283, don't think that this motor is a slouch. It feels extremely good because it's made it to a 700 R4 transmission. That allows you to have 4 speeds, and you can cruise on the highway all day. So we're going for a test drive in the 65 Malibu right now. It runs and drives amazing. So it has tubular control arms up front, which you're going to see underneath there after we go for our test drive. All the gauges are working as they should. So it's got Dakota digitals that are mated to the EFI system. So you've got oil pressure, voltage, your temperature, and your fuel. And then that actually will change out to whatever you'd like. So this has 206 miles on the actual restoration. It runs and drives amazing. We're going over bumps right now. There's no issues at all. And that overdrive transmission allows you to cruise on the highway and go from state to state with no problem at all. I bet you this thing probably gets around 22 miles per gallon. Feels good too. Right now we're going about 45 miles an hour. Nice and smooth. I'm going to turn right here. My indicator's working in my dash. Also, this vehicle has vintage air, so it has ice cold AC. We're running with the windows down so you can hear the exhaust. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start off. So this is not a slouch. This 289 feels good. Awesome. It runs and drives. It feels like a brand new car. We're cruising easily. We're going about 60 miles per hour. If you're looking for a true turnkey cruiser that has no miles on it, you're buying it for what the cost of restoration would be without the car, this is it. Give us a call at 954-363-2261. Brakes feel like a modern car. Basically everything in this car is modern except for the body. Let's put it on the rack for you and you'll be able to take a look at it. A lot of times when you buy a car like this, people go, or they're going to call us and go, hey John, does it stop straight since it goes so much faster than how it originally went? So if you're on the highway, you're going to be able to stop it. What I'm going to do is we're going to get it to a good operating speed. I'm going to slam on the brakes so you can see how it feels. All right, we're going 55. Nice and straight, no problems at all. Back on it again. A little chirp. This thing is so cool. If you have any questions, give us a call. I hope you guys enjoyed the test drive. Right now we're underneath the 65 Malibu. This is a complete frame-off restored car. As I said, it has 200 miles on the restoration. You got yourself all brand new hardware, a powder-coated frame, brand new tank, and then when you start to walk towards the rear end, you're going to see that we've got a Classic Performance Products Stage 3 suspension kit. This is a 10-bolt with posi, and you have 4-wheel disc brakes. You got your pipes exhaust, or your crossover, with MagnaFlow mufflers, and it's all stainless, so it's not going to rust. You can see if you come over here, they did the fuel system properly. So you've got your returns because it's fuel injected. It's got a fast fuel injection kit, and it's all nice lines. You can see the powder coated springs. You've got your trailering arms from CPP on both sides, and then you've got a adjustable linkage here. So when you guys get on it, it's going to hook properly and not sway side to side. Brand new drive shaft, new joints, and then look at the frame as you walk down here. You're going to see that it's completely powder coated. The body, it's brand new, so there's no rust. You've got a 700 R4 transmission with everything digital. And then you've got yourself nice billet levers here, which you'll see when you get on this side. You've got your OBD2 because it's fuel injected. All your suspension, tubular control arms, tubular uppers, disc brakes up front, new springs, new shocks, and then look at the detail as you go throughout here. All new hardware, all new bolts. Got yourself a brand new starter. What's cool about these motors is the oil filter. Look at how it sits. So it's set up in a canister. As you walk towards the front of it, I want you to look at the sway bars. So these are the Stage 3 sway bars with poly bushings, extremely nice. You've got your AC system running through here, and I don't see anything leaking from this car. If you're looking for a really nice Pro Touring Malibu that has low miles on it, this is it. Let's go.